You need to be confident in who you are so that you don't feel the need to shrink yourself, to shrink into places you've outgrown just to please other people. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about something that we all struggle with, right? I'm going to be talking about people pleasing, carrying the weight of the world on your head, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and why you should not be doing that in 2023 for you to live a happy and healthier life. Okay, so if you enjoy videos like this, do well to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and most importantly, turn on your post notifications so you do not miss a single video anytime I upload. So guys, we are going to be talking about people pleasing and how to stop it. So the first things I'm going to be talking about is signs that you are a people pleaser. Then I'm going to be giving you guys solutions on how to stop people pleasing. So the first sign that you're a people pleaser is that you seek validation from anybody and everybody. You want the whole world to validate you. You want the whole world to tell you that you are beautiful because before you feel beautiful. You want the whole world to tell you that you are smart, that you are good enough before you feel that way. That is a huge sign that you are a people pleaser, when you seek validation from everybody. So you try not to step on people's toes and walk around eggshells so people can validate you. When you are confident in who you are, you know that you don't need people to tell you those things before you feel that type of way. You don't need people to compliment you. Compliments are good. Compliments makes you feel confident, makes you feel good. But when you constantly feed off people's validation, at some point you are going to starve, because it's not everybody that has that strength to validate you or to compliment you all the time. Be a compliment to yourself, compliment yourself, validate yourself first, so that you do not walk around eggshells just to please other people. That is a very huge sign that you're a people pleaser. So the second sign that you're a people pleaser is that you find it difficult to say no and set boundaries. Setting boundaries is crucial for your peace of mind and for your growth. And finding it difficult to say no, sometimes it's something people struggle with. Like, we are very quick to say yes, we are very quick to want to try to solve everybody's problem, but you can't solve everybody's problem. You can't be everything to everybody and nothing to yourself. I always say that in my videos, because when you give, you have nothing left for yourself. So you need to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. And one way to take care of yourself is to learn to say no. So the third sign you're a people pleaser is that you never take sides. That means you never share your opinions. Learn to be assertive, learn to share your opinions. You don't want to step on people's toes. For example, let's say there are two parties arguing on a certain type of topic or just discussing in general, and you are leaning towards one side of the discussion more, but you won't voice your opinion because you feel like you are going to hurt the other people when you say what you want to say. So you don't voice your opinions, you keep quiet, you are not assertive. That is a sign that you're a people pleaser, because you feel like you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or you don't want to go against people's opinions. When you keep quiet, it is not good. It's a sign that you're a people pleaser. Sometimes it's good to keep quiet, sometimes it's good to observe, but when you are doing it just for the sake of other people, when you know that deep down you know that this is something you want to say, or for example you don't support something that is wrong and you see people doing something that is wrong, you are not going to say because you don't want to step on their toes or you don't want to hurt their feelings. That is a sign that you're a people pleaser, when you don't voice your opinions and when you don't try to take sides so that other people don't get hurt. So the fourth sign you're a people pleaser is that you feel responsible for everybody's happiness. It's good to make people happy. When you're a happy person, people around you are happy. Your family, your friends, in your relationship, it's good for people around you to be happy. Don't be the cause of people's depression, okay? But when you solely feel responsible for people's happiness, you're like, I have to do this thing so that this person would be happy. I have to do this thing so that this person will find fulfillment or will find purpose. That is not your responsibility. Stop taking responsibility for everybody's happiness. Be kind, be good, be genuine, be a trustworthy person, be a loving person, be all those things. But do not feel the weight or the need to solely be the only reason why somebody is happy. That way it takes away from you. It takes away from your own happiness when you try to make everybody else feel happy. It is good to make people feel happy. It's good to make people feel excited and joyous when they are around you. But when it's feeling too much like a burden, that is a sign that you're a people pleaser. When it feels like you go against your own self, you go against your own values, you go against your own boundaries just to make that other person happy, that is a huge sign that you're a people pleaser, and that is something you need to stop in order for you to not be a people pleaser anymore. So the fifth sign you're a people pleaser is that you act like the people around you. People have different sides of them, and I feel like that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the way someone may act in school is not the way they may act in like an event or at a party, and that is totally fine. But when you change yourself, like you go against your core values, you go against your morals, you go against what you stand for just to fit in, and that is a sign that you're a people pleaser, because you go against everything that you've known just to fit in, because you want to be like them, you want to fit into the crowd, you want them not to see you like an outcast, you want them to see that you are good enough for you to like join their group or whatever. That is a sign that you're a people pleaser, and that is something you need to stop. You need to be confident in who you are, so that you don't feel the need to shrink yourself, to shrink into places you've outgrown just to please other people. So those are the 5 signs that you're a people pleaser. So I'm just going to be giving you guys 3 extra tips on how to stop people pleasing. So the first tip to stop being a people pleaser is that you need to stop trying to fit in and accept yourself. When you don't love yourself, that is when you feel the need to shrink into a box just to satisfy and please other people. But when you learn to love yourself, you understand that you don't need to shrink yourself, you don't need to change for anybody. If people accept you, they will truly accept you for who you are. They will truly accept you for who you are becoming, and not just because you are trying to fit into the crowd. So when you love yourself and accept yourself, you understand that you don't need to shrink, you don't need to fit in. So a tip to stop being a people pleaser is that you need to love and accept who you are. So the second tip to stop people pleasing is that you need to set boundaries. I say once again, you cannot be everything to everybody. Learn to set boundaries, learn to say no. It is so important. For example, someone calls you up for like an event that is happening, let's say in 2 days or tomorrow or the next day, whatever, and you feel like you've already made plans 2 weeks before that you are going to be doing something else. Don't feel the need to satisfy that person and say yes on the spot. Learn to set boundaries, learn to say no. Understand that you cannot be everything to everybody. I've said that so many times in this video, I'm still saying it again. So if you feel like you've had something planned before and then there's a last minute call that you need to do, or that you need to show up for somebody's event, understand and tell the person that I have already made plans. Just kindly decline the request for you to show up for that event, because you've already made plans. So you cannot just cancel your plans just because something urgent came up. So that is a great way for you to set boundaries. So the last tip to stop people pleasing is that you need to delay your response. I know that transitioning from always saying yes to saying no can be difficult for some people. Like, people can't just switch up that fast. So a great way to start that switch up is for you to delay your response. Somebody invites you for an event. If you don't necessarily want to say no, tell the person, I'll get back to you, or I'll call you back, or I'll let you know if I'm available. That is a great way for you to set a boundary, and that is a great way for you to say no politely, right? So delay your response so that you would have enough time to think about it before answering. Don't delay your response in a way that is rude or is disrespectful, but tell the person you're going to get back to the person, so that you have time to give a correct and genuine answer rather than giving an impulsive one. So these are 5 signs you're a people pleaser, and I just gave you guys 3 tips on how to stop people pleasing. So if you enjoyed videos like this, do well to give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps for the channel, it is very important. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.